We have a question from Sam, which is a little different. We have purchased our first home, and I wanted to ask for some homeowner advice. As a Bay Area guy, I've never been a homeowner, never had a lawn, never really lived a Four Seasons region. Can you impart any wisdom or dad knowledge to the first time dad and homeowner? We already have a garage gym. We built out of we built out during COVID, so that is covered. Sam, I'm going to tell you from the heart. When I first moved to Utah, I'd never seen a swamp cooler before. I really never even seen an air conditioner, being from South San Francisco. I didn't know about snow and lawn mowing in South City is pretty easy. You mow the lawn and then nature takes care of everything else. So what I'm going to recommend you do is this. You're going to have to get. I would say actually nowadays you can do it on a computer, but I would have a monthly. I would start up a monthly checklist. You're probably going to be a little bit behind all the time, but for example, if you haven't, it's as I'm speaking here, it's in the hot months of summer, but you know, if you're in an area that's going to have snow, I would buy the snow shovel early. I would spend some good money on it. You have to make a decision whether you want to shovel snow or blow snow or get a really big rig and plow. I don't know how much room you have, but in my house, I can do things pretty easily with just a snow shovel. Um, for the lawn care stuff, there is a company, and I can't believe I'm actually going to actually say a name. It's called Ego. It's capital EGO. I'm a big fan of their stuff. They have a lawnmower, an electric lawnmower with two little battery packs that I think is great, and they have a blower that is just amazing. Um, uh, you're going to have to learn how to weed whack and lawn care. Um, Good lawn care happens in February and March, I think. Every February and March is when I get my lawn aerated. That's where we do the power raking, and that's when I put on the early season fertilizers, including the stuff that here in Utah we have something. Sometimes it's called spurge, and we also have, of course, we have dandelions. My thought is this: if everyone just decided to grow dandelions, everyone would have perfectly green grass lawns. But when you try to plant green grass, all you end up with is dandelions here in Utah anyway. But what I would do is I would have a January list, a February list, a March list, build it up over a couple of years, maybe ask a neighbor or two what they do or things to look out for. My neighbors, were very helpful, and just ask simple questions like, what should I do? Where I live, you have to turn on and turn off your air conditioners, your swamp coolers. You have to transition between seasons. And if you have a little checklist, life becomes much easier. Um, I put up, for example, something this simple. I put up my Christmas decorations on Thanksgiving Friday. The Black Friday. I put up Christmas on Black Friday. Um, I always buy I always buy a turkey months ahead of Thanksgiving. I do all these little things like this because once you've made a mistake once or twice, you're kind of happy long term not to do it again. So I hope that helps, Sam. Home care is an ongoing daily thing. If I were you, I do a kind of a small little inspection of the home every day. I would check underneath your any drains you have in your home. I would check. I would open up and look underneath at least once a month. Trust me, if it's 30 days of dripping, you got a lot more damage. If it's only a few days of dripping, I would find out where all your shutoffs for everything are. That's huge. I hire a young man by the name of Andrew once a year to go through my house. He's a home inspector. It cost me, it's not very expensive, maybe a couple $100 now. For somebody going, 100, $200, whoa. But he finds areas where, for example, the insulation has gone bad. On my air conditioners, the outdoor insulation had come off. I think I spent $2 and probably 2 hours insulating my air conditioner pipes going into my home, and the savings was notable. So it is worth your time and energy to have an additional home inspection every couple of years. I would become you may not live in a city like I do, like Murray, but in Murray City, you can either drive down to the offices or call, and you can get all kinds of really good information about the kind of trees to plant, the type of grasses, appropriate times to water, all those little odd things that you don't even think about. Somebody's already done the work. One other area, finally, check into your public library and just see if they have any things in there for home maintenance in your particular area. Great question, Sam. I hope it helped. And 5 sets of 2 and drink water. Thank you.